Shalom, shalom, everybody. It's your brother Yaakov here for a midweek check-in. Checking in. Man, this week we're going to talk about, first off, a note to myself, and then we're going to continue and finish it off with a note to all of us. So, let's get into it. Note to self first. One of my mom's favorite scriptures of all time that she used to share with family, for real, all of us in the house. Me, my sister, my dad, little brothers and sisters probably heard it a couple times too. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. New Living Translation. A gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. Amplified Bible. A soft and thoughtful answer turns away wrath, but harsh and painful and careless words stir up anger. Now, moving forward, this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes, Cuss, chapter 11, verse 9. This is for everybody. That was a note to self now. This is a note to everybody. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners. Good News Translation. Don't get into an argument over something that is none of your business. It sounds pretty plain and clear, but you see it every day if you're on social media. Read those celebrities' comments. Or if somebody that posts about a celebrity, read them comments. This is the Good News Translation. Don't take part in decisions that are being made. Don't get into an argument over something that is none of your business. And don't take part in decisions that are being made by sinners. So, back to the soft answer, turn away wrath. My soft answer, real soft and smooth. Mind your business. Well, that's none of your business. That's the soft answer. And that's from the Bible. It's scriptural to tell somebody that they should mind their business. Here is, we just read that. Don't get into an argument, it's none of your business. Let's get another one from the New Testament for some people don't believe that anything in the Old Testament is of validity. They got to get all their stuff from the New Testament. So just in case I got anybody like that turning in, let's get it from the New Testament. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. That was my mommy's height, 4'11". And that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands as we commanded you. Let's get it from the New Living Translation. Make it your goal to live a quiet life, minding your own business and working with your hands just as we instructed you. Excuse me. Now let's take it back to the law in the Old Testament. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 16. This is talking about like a talebearer or somebody that's gossiping, being in somebody else's business. Leviticus 19:16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am Yah. The Most High gave that commandment, and he let them know that was him that said that. Don't get no more official than that. Amplified Bible. You shall not go around as a gossip among your people, and you are not to act against the life of your neighbor with slander and false testimony, lying on them and saying things that you don't know to be true. I am Yah. The Most High said this. Good News Translation. Do not spread lies about anyone, and when someone is on trial for his life, speak out if your testimony can help him. I am Yah. So don't just sit there and let everybody go in on somebody and you don't say nothing. You just let it slide. You just let it go, because that person may not be the most popular individual. So do not side with the majority to wrestle justice away from somebody. That's also a commandment. This is Proverbs 11:13. And this is getting into that don't be that guy or that girl. Well, we already into it when we talk about the talebearer, because that's the guy or the girl, a gossip. Proverbs 11:13. A talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. Sirach 21:28. A whisperer defileth his own soul, and is hated wheresoever he goeth. Good News Translation. A gossip ruins his own character, and everybody in the neighborhood hates him. But In this upside down world that we living in right now, just like Isaiah 29:16 said, surely you're turning the things upside down. That's the world we live in right now. It's even a show. They got like a alternate universe or something called the Upside Down. I think it's called Stranger Things that a couple of my family members told me about. And like I was saying, in this upside down world, everyone loves a gossip. People make big money from being celebrity gossip columnists and just spreading all the gossip, whether it's true or not, whether it's, whatever. Just stuff that sound good to people. There's a verse that say gossip. It is so tasty. It's in the Proverbs, but it's translated like that in the Good News Translation. Y'all look that up if you want. Somebody tell me which verse it is in the comments if you want. I ain't got no prize or nothing for you, but just for fun. Something to do. Exercise. Little drill, as they used to say in school. Something to do for real. If you don't, that's cool too, but I just thought it would be fun. This is... Yeah, man. So, like, people make a lot of money being gossip girls and chatty patties, as the celebrities call them sometimes, man. This is Sirach Ecclesiasticus chapter 28, verses 13 and 14. Curse the whisperer and the double tongue, for such have destroyed many that were at peace. Verse 14. A backbiting tongue has disquieted many and driven them from nation to nation. I witnessed people find out what their true nationality is, as far as being a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and get talked out of it by somebody just running their mouth, just talking crazy about them, saying stuff that they don't even know to be true. Next thing you know, this same person is now professing Egyptology or professing some other nationality or some other belief or something like that when they was in right here with us. But because of somebody backbiting them and talking crazy about them, they just like, man, I ain't come here for this. And they just pieced out. And it's sad to see. But I pray that the Most High will give us the strength to, not pay attention to those who would deter us or send us away. Like, and a lot of them was like celebrities, people who come from the celebrity world, who came into the truth and trying to operate in truth. And instead of getting embraced and shown love or even just given knowledge, people just chose to, oh, he ain't serious. He can't be serious. Oh, he phony. Watch this. I give him a week. I give him 2 weeks. Or talk to him crazy. Or when other brothers did minister to these brothers, yeah, other people like, oh, let me have came across him. I'd have cussed him out. I'd have did this. I'd have did that. Why? Definitely gotta keep an eye on just about anybody. Just because you come from one world don't mean you know less official than somebody who been, people that been in quote unquote church all their life. And they're dead meat grimy, so you gotta watch everybody as an individual. They say we always read, take heed of your enemies, but beware your friends also. So that's just not spread. If it's facts or something that we have, that's one thing. And even with that, we supposed to go to the brother or the sister. But just spreading gossip about somebody just because you might think it might make you look good or because you hating, because this person might got a lot of likes and views for saying the same thing that you've been saying for however many years. You should be glad that somebody coming into it. But I digress. This is the same thing from the Good News translation. Vicious talk. Gossips and liars deserve to be cursed. And they ain't talking about calling them these little light cuss words that people say now. That's the difference between cussing and cursing. Brother Pastor Dow did an excellent video on that. Look it up. I think it's called Cussing for Dummies or Cursing for Dummies or something like that. Just put his name in and type in the word cussing or cursing. And he explains the difference. So I'm not going to go in on that right now. I'm going to continue on what we're talking about. Verse 13, gossips and liars deserve to be cursed because they have been the ruin of many people who were what? Minding their business. See a theme here? Verse 14, many have had their lives ruined and have been driven from their homes because of people who meddled in their business. Such unwanted interference has resulted in the destruction of strong cities and the homes of respected people. Meddlers have caused faithful wives to be divorced, and these days I'm pretty sure faithful husbands too, and robbed of everything they had worked for. Anyone who pays attention to slander can never have peace of mind. A whip can raise a welt, but a vicious tongue can break bones. More people have died as a result of loose talk than were ever killed by swords. Let's have you meditate on that for a second. Say a lie. We gonna skip to verse 22. Devout people, believers in the Most High, strong believers, sincere believers, cannot be overcome by slander. Notice it didn't say the weapon wouldn't form, just like in Isaiah 54:17. It just said they cannot be overcome by it. So people will slander against them, but it won't overcome them. I lost my share of people due to slander, but the way I see it is whoever believed it and they left, we did us both a favor. So thank you, the slanderer and the ones who believed it. Appreciate you. And basically they would lower me, just like I said in Hosea 1:9. That's Hebrew for not my people. If you can just believe anything somebody say and don't check the source or nothing like that, you just start moving different and acting funny because of something somebody else said, well, never my people to begin with. With 50 Cent say, how deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? Hey, some of these rappers be saying some real stuff sometimes. But back to the verse. They cannot be burned by, its flames. Its victims, slander's victims, are those who have abandoned Yah. Once the fire of slander has been lit among them, it cannot be put out. Slander will pounce upon them like a lion and tear them in pieces like a leopard. 1 second. One of my favorite songs. We did a song over this. My Brothers and Shadows gave me a beat, and we went in on it and came up with a song, Psalm 35. It's verses 7 and 8. Without any reason, we're going to get it from the Good News Translation this time, just for easiness to be understood. Without any reason, they laid a trap for me and dug a deep hole to catch me. But destruction will catch them before they know it, and they will be caught by their own trap and fall to destruction. So with that being said, real quick, real fast, don't be that guy, girl. It might feel good for a while to be the gossiper and have all the news and everybody coming to you. But if you're doing that at the expense of somebody, especially somebody who's devout and believe in the Most High, it never ends well. So with that being said, much love, Most High willing, we'll meet again real soon. Shalom, shalom.